Now to Buddy. Boy, how good does that shot look? Welcome to Sacramento, Buddy Hield.
Sometimes I come inside, I talk in third person. I say, yo, have you ever seen Buddy buckets before?
Buddy left open. Buddy Hield. So yeah, he can shoot the three.
Michael Thompson said that you're a national hero. You're there, Usain Bolt.
And Buddy with a steal. Buddy with a corner three. Buddy Hield. Oh boy, don't go away just yet.
This is Kayte Christensen, and I'm here at the Kings Practice Facility with Buddy Hield. First full year as a Sacramento King, first full season we're going into. He is known for his work ethic. How many hours a day would you say that you spend shooting alone?
See, you come in the morning, you get about an hour and a half in. You don't try to kill your body because you're in season. And then you practice, and after practice, you try to get some shots up for the next hour or so. And after that, come at nighttime when nobody's here and like clear your mind because, you know, I have nobody live with me, just my dog. So I'm just chilling with myself, so I get bored and I want to keep thinking about the game. So get some more shots up.
An hour and a half in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you got practice, which can be anywhere between, what, 3 hours, depending on what's going on?
Yeah, and the season starts probably 2 hours.
2 hours. So that's, what, 3.5 hours at that point. And then you shoot after for about, what?
An hour.
An hour, so that's 4.5 hours. And then you come back at night, and that's just shooting alone. So you might get 5.5, 6 hours of shooting in a day.
The nighttime is like however you feel. Like you can come in, like I come in at 7, 8 o'clock. And if I don't feel like I'm shooting good, I'm gonna stay as long as I can. But once the music is blasting and I have nothing to do, I have nobody to go home to go to right now, so I'm just chilling, so this is where I'm at.
And that's just the shooting. That doesn't count like the weights and the training room and all that stuff. Right. But when did this kind of become a thing for you? Like, have you always been this person that's just a gym rat and in the gym and countless hours?
For sure, you know, and before, when I was younger, when I started playing ball, like, you know, I knew how to play basketball, but I never played it. When I fell in love with this, like age of like 13, when I used to go on the court each and every morning, as soon as my mom left at 7 a.m., I'm on the court by 8 o'clock. With my gallon of water, my gallon of juice, and like, I'm always on the court myself, just shooting, because I'm always loved the game, and just watching guys like in college perform, and like guys like Kobe Bryant, and I wanted to have that type of environment. I wanted to feel that moment they had when they were on the court. So. And I know I read a lot, and they said like these guys work their butts off each and every day. So I wanted to get to that level. I had to work hard. So just reading articles and following Kobe and his work ethic.
Okay, Buddy. So you're from the Bahamas. Tell me where exactly? Because I've been to the Bahamas, but it was years ago. And describe it for us. What it was like growing up there.
I'm from Freeport, Bahamas, in Sacramento, called 8 Mile Rock. Grand Bahama, it's not luxury type place. It's very a lot of poverty down there, but it was home for me. It was where I grew up. It's where I was able to be humble, where my mom was from, and I just grew up there all my life, and it's where I was able to just be mindful that you can't forget where you come from, and everything you gotta be humble for it, because nothing happened by mistake. You know, you had to work for it to get out where you're at. So I just know that, you know, where I started off from, never forget where I come from, because, you know, I was at the point where I know where to have nothing, not to have something. So it made me the person who I am today, and I thank God for that, because it wasn't for that, you never know, no telling how hard my drive would have been. And especially my mom was a big influence towards that, because she worked so hard. And that's where I get a lot of my work ethic from, because she's always a hard worker. So I always learn from what she did, and never take it for granted.
The tree right there is called a canap tree. And we were sitting there one day, and he said, I am going to the NBA. Basketball free him from a lot of pain, a lot of things, you know. It's just an amazing thing.
You talk about it being a kind of a poverty-stricken area where you grew up. When did you first pick up a basketball, and where did you play? Was there courts? Tell us about that.
I picked up basketball, I said like the 7th grade, when I was about 12, 13, around that age. And when I started to like really fall in love with basketball, you know. Everybody talk about like Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson around the time. It was like 02, 03, around that time when they was in the finals battle and stuff. But I really fell in love around that time, because that's around the age where I started to realize things, and like because back then I used to run track a lot. So I was always a track guy, running on the track, because this, you think about Islander, you think about track. Jamaica, Bahamas, Trinidad, all those places, you think about track, but I just fell in love with basketball.
Didn't you want to be a track star and like
Yeah,
an Olympian?
I wanted to be one.
What did you run?
I went to 400, 800, and like anything on me on that I could run.
So you ran kind of the longer distances.
Yeah.
The 400 was the shortest distance that you ran.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
The 800 is the worst race that
It's
was
fun.
ever
It's fun.
created.
It's a good competitive race. I love it.
Yeah.
Here's Buddy Hield. Yes. And Buddy with a steal. Buddy with a corner three. Buddy Hield. Oh, boy.
What made you decide to switch from track to basketball?
You want me to tell you for sure?
Yeah.
I just feel like track, you didn't make enough money. I feel like you could make more money playing basketball, and realistically, track has a lot of anxiety before the race. Like, you talking 800 meter run, and like me, I never lost many races. I can count on my hand, maybe 3 or 4 times I lost, but the anxiety to build up to it, it just takes all that out of you, and you get scared. And even though you know you're gonna win, I hate that feeling. And basketball is just like, it's such an entertaining sport. There's so much momentum, the crowd, millions of people cheering for you, millions of people watching you. It's global. Track is global too, but like, I feel like basketball, you can do so much with it, and you can.
Does the team aspect have anything to do with it?
Yeah, team aspect, and like, and I like the college atmosphere. I want to be a part of that. It's fun. Track is like temporary. Like, Olympics is a big thing, and then World Games. Other than that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Basketball, you have like a big home game coming up, back-to-back big home game rivalry. It's so much more to it. The momentum of the game, like, you come down home, you put up a 3, the crowd go crazy, like stuff like that, like, makes you fall in love with the game. And like, that's when I stopped. Like, that's why I fell in love with basketball, because the stuff that in college I watched Florida a lot, because you're so close to Bahamas and CBS is on, and like, they made that championship run, and like, Al Horford, Joakim Noah, Corey Brewer, all those guys, and like Lee Humphrey, all those guys I look up to as a kid, because like, man, I want to have that feeling they had, So, and Duke is always on TV, Michigan's always on TV, so Ohio State, I watch Aaron Craft, all those players, like, I want to be like them. And I say, no, I want to live this dream. This dream is fun.
Michael Thompson said that you're a national hero in the Bahamas. Like you're there, Usain Bolt. How does that make you feel?
Nothing close to Usain Bolt.
Buddy Hield. Beautiful. Oh, how about that shake and bake? That was beautiful by Buddy Hield.
That's what Buddy Buckets can do.
Here's Buddy Hield, and Buddy Hield says thank you very much. Buddy, he is all by himself. He's not going to miss many of those. And the fans at Golden One Center love what they saw tonight from Buddy Hield.
Vlade says that when he gets here at 9 in the morning that you're already in the gym, you're already getting shots up. He calls it buddy time. So is this something that, like, seriously, what time do you get to the gym in the morning?
It's really around that time for sure.
It's 9.
Early in the summertime, I had a different schedule, but now it's like, okay, you get a little more sleep, because I shoot at nighttime and I get here I can get done to like 11 to 12 sometimes. If I'm not feeling good, so I try to get up like 8 o'clock, 8:30, eat some breakfast. I'll wake up in the morning, make my own breakfast. Sometimes you get tired of somebody making breakfast for you. You want to make it your own, because I'm from the Bahamas.
What do you make for breakfast?
I like my breakfast hot. I like grits. I like island breakfast. Like stuff that I grew when I was little. Okay. So stuff like that.
Michael Thompson said that you're a national hero in the Bahamas. Like you're there, Usain Bolt. How does that make you feel?
Nothing close to Usain Bolt. But I can understand what you mean when I'm there, Usain Bolt. But it's just a humbling experience. I just thank God for everything that He's given me, and to being like, even mentioned like Usain Bolt. He's a Caribbean figure, around the world. He's known for what he's done and his greatness, and he, everything he does, he always puts Jamaica on the map. He never shy away from that. A lot of guys, they forget where they come from. Like, go back to, like, you can't forget where you come from, like me. everything I do, I always represent the Bahamas. This is why I help always saying 242 to the world. You know, I always know where I come from. You know, I think that he started that trend that, you know, that no matter where you can be big in the world or small in the world, but like always remember your roots and always remember where you come from, because that Jamaica made him and the Bahamas made me. So it's something that I always instill with me.
You were able to go back home during the summer and do some camps and stuff and help out with the hurricane relief. How does it make you feel to know, coming from where you were growing up to where you are now, having the resources to give back and help?
I think that plays a big part of my mom. Growing up and watching her, like some days she would like see people on the side of the road and like they know they didn't have nothing to eat, or she feel like my mom had 7 kids and like she had a little van and like it'd be all 6 or 7 of us in the van driving home, and like she would see a family with like 4 kids, a lady walking with her children, and she would make space for them to come in the van to take them home, and like she would give them something to eat, you know, like take this, you know. And even though she didn't have much, but like she just know like always like no matter what you help, like somebody always hurt more than you.
I feel proud to know that he's giving back to the community. I feel good. It gives me joy in my heart to see what he's doing. I must have done something right.
That's how kind-hearted, and I learned it from her. And as I like keep getting older, you know, I say like when I make it big, I have to go back. I have to remember my people, and that's always just doing the right thing, you know. And it's not because you have it all. That means you got to be stingy with it and all. You still a lot of people that still need, you know. And God put me in situations to help other people. That's what I'm gonna do.
Gives it to Buddy, half court for the win. It's on! It's gone!
So what made you choose Oklahoma?
It's a great question. I choose Oklahoma because I went to school in Kansas. There's a guy named Kyle Lindstedt. He coached at, which is our state university now. He came down to the Bahamas. He recruited me to go to his high school in Wichita, Kansas, a Christian school. Very nice. I feel like that was the best thing that could ever happen for me. You know, the people were nice there. They taking care of me. You know, and it just was like a perfect fit for me. You know, I worked my butt off. You know, start out slow. You know, I said, man, I ain't get no offers. And I remember this guy from he's a coach in Tulsa. His name is Chris Crutchfield. He was recruiting me. No, he came to watch me. He said, man, I know this kid. And he said, yeah, I saw you at Daryl's event in the Bahamas. And he got a job to Oklahoma. And then they offered me Oklahoma. They watched me this summer. They offered me. And he's always on me. You know, I didn't commit to nothing, but I remember him because I did talk to him when I was little. I was like 13. That's when I fell in love with it. I went to the showcase. We had like a showcase in the Bahamas every year. And like hundreds of kids come. This is like a bunch of college coaches' kids. And like they select about like 20 kids like to come at the last day so they can come watch them. And like I never get selected each of those days, you know? And like until when I was in 11th grade or something like that, I get selected to come out and like the first day of my 3rd year I went. Coach Kyle, like the first game I played, he said, man, I want you, Coach Kyle. And after that, it's turned for that. And like I met Coach Crutchfield and we talked and we connected and like it's somebody who
So it was safe, you had a connection.
Yeah, safe connection, but it was nothing sketchy about it. It was just like a safe, because I remember I seen him and like, you know, as a kid, he said, oh yeah, I remember I saw you about 6 years ago, you know, in the Bahamas. And now like, yeah, I remember you now. He got the job at Oklahoma. And I say, well, we can see how far it goes. And after that, he recruited me, gave him a chance to recruit me. They offered me when they watched me play at AAU. And I had to offer him in Kansas. And like I had Oklahoma, Kansas, and Colorado. I picked Oklahoma because it was close to Kansas because I want to stay close to people in Kansas because I grew a relationship with them. So I wanted to come down and watch me play. And I also went to Oklahoma because it's a better opportunity for me to go there and play my game. And they play fast.
How do you feel like being a 4-year college guy helped you once you got to the league?
It helped me a lot, even though I went and left so early because I want to help take care of my family and stuff. But like, just trying to be humble and stick with it, you know, and just stick with the process that got you there, you know. And end of my 3rd year, I want to leave, and Coach Kruger's like, you know, like, it's not bad to stay back for your 4th year, you know. And I said, oh man, he's just saying that because you want me to come back and play again, you know. But like, I just look at it, you know, like. I said, like, you know, God brought me through this situation. He brought me to the situation. He can bring me through it. So, you know, I just trust God, and He brought me through it.
I'm curious how you got the nickname Buddy, where that came from.
I got it from my mom.
What's your given name, you want to tell us? Okay, so right now, I know you just got done practicing, and it's important for you to maintain your body. So I'm not going to put you through another hour of shooting drills right now. But put me through something that you're working on right now.
Can you handle it?
Can I handle it?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
Okay, good.
So I'm assuming in your workouts you start in, so since I will be doing the shooting, we'll start in a little bit closer, work our way out. Okay, take me through what you're working on right now.
So in the summertime, you want to work on stuff, add stuff to your game. You like ball handling, trying to get more crafty with the ball, and you want to add different elements to your game, because as a shooting guard, you want to go to have a different counter to the next counter. And you watch film on a bunch of shooting guards like Steph and like C.J. McCollum and Clay and Bradley Beal and all the best shooting guards in the league. So, but now, like in season time, you want to work on stuff where you can get shot in your offense. So now I'm working on stuff where I know I get shots in my offense. So I work on like pin downs.
Buddy Hield. Boy, how good does that shot look?
I would start from in. I like little tight curls. I would start from like on the block right here, and I would curl in and like curl in 1, 2, and like get my shot up. Just 1, 2, simple stuff. And then after I keep going, and I'll make about 15 to 20. You know what I mean? And then I keep going wider and wider. So I probably like say set a screen, like keep like use this as an imaginary screen.
Then I'm gonna come off.
Yeah, and then shoot.
Pin down.
Yeah. So I'll shoot until I get comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
Until you get a nice little touch.
So you do comfort, you're not I have to make 20 at each shot or each spot.
Because sometimes, you know, coach was like, oh, make 10. But that 10 not you might make 10, but you might make 10 or 15, but like to myself, I don't feel comfortable.
Right.
You know, I want to keep doing it until I know that it's natural, you know? Where you might go blink and like it still goes in. So stuff like that. Mental shooting, I call it mental shooting. You want to keep going until you feel as comfortable as you can. Then I'll take a step out.
Okay.
And after that, it's a deeper, so I catch it like right here, curl right here, and I will like put it up, and I'll keep shooting and keep shooting till I get comfortable. But sometimes when I say coaches, the coaches don't want to be a little long, so I have my trainer with me.
Right.
So because I pay him, so like no matter what,
so you have somebody on speed dial so that whenever you're ready to go get shots up, no matter what time it is, they're going to be there to rebound, help you work through your progression.
Right. Because I feel like it's better because you don't have nobody on their time, because people have things to do. So like,
now it's a common thing for NBA players to call up an assistant coach at 11 o'clock at night and be like, hey, I want to get some shots up, and they come down and do it no matter what's going on.
I try to respect people in their family, so I don't like late time and like, you know, like they can stay with their wife.
Buddy Hield are a good man.
Yeah, for sure. So I know of like a lot of great guys around me, so I might fly one of my guys in and say if feel like I'm not shooting the ball too good, like put me to work out and we start from scratch, ball handling, all that stuff. You know, keeps going on and like he'll come out and I get deeper curls, and after that I'll flare to the corner, and then I have great guys around me. We watch film and like say we have preseason, like he would hit me up and say, hey, you're getting great looks, you're just missing them, you know? Just stick with what you've been doing.
So when you're struggling, when you feel like your shot isn't falling or you're not as comfortable with it, you watch film, you break it down, and then how do you deal with certain things in the gym?
I just go because in the game, my shots, if I'm forcing it, it's another thing. But if I'm getting great looks, I tend to see that I'm doing wrong, but I tend to try to mental psych myself out all the time because you just out there missing shots.
Yeah.
So you just gotta come in and shoot more shots until you get comfortable again. And there's a feeling, you know, like sometimes shooters go through that little slump, but it's easy to get out of it. You just gotta come in, like it takes about 1 or 2 shots and one play the game that can change your whole confidence around your momentum that you get going on, and that brings momentum to the next shot, and then you're back to normal.
Let's see if Buddy can make a 3.
Buddy drains another.
You obviously have all of this dialed in, but as an athlete, as a professional, it's really important to have something outside of the game. When you're not here, do you have anything like hobbies, something that you're into that can kind of give you a little bit of a break from it?
No, I'm just
You're just all the time.
Always thinking about. I just got a Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah.
And I've been playing Mario Kart, and I've been trying to play with the teammates. And I'm trying to find a little stuff to do because people say it's good to get your mind off of it, but like for me, all my life is being constantly basketball, and then just on it. I'm on myself. I'm hard on myself every time about it. I think I should make every shot, but in reality, you cannot make every shot. But that's how my mind goes, and that's how the mindset I have towards basketball. And every time a basketball's on, I try to watch it. NBA TV, the class is going, I try to watch it. So like, it's hard to not be around him, man. So I pray one day that when I give it up, that I go into coaching or something because I love it so much.
Buddy Hield.
Buddy's got it going now.
I'm curious how you got the nickname Buddy, where that came from.
I got it from my mom and her friend. I was about 2 months old. And this show called Marry Your Children. And the character was Bud Bundy. And after that, they started calling me Bud, because like the reason why they said I looked like him because I was a red baby. I was very red, and they said he looks like Bud Bundy of the show. And after that, my mom said we can't call him Bud. They used to call me Bud. They said no, we can't call him Bud because there was a drug dealer named Bud down the street. And they said no, we're not giving him that name, so we call him Buddy. We add Buddy, the DY at the end, so they started calling me Buddy. And after that, it just stuck with me for the rest of my life.
What's your given name, you want to tell us?
My given name is Shavano. Only few people call me but Shavano. It's either my real father or some of my track coaches that really know me. Because when they get mad at me, they call me Shavano, and my mom, because when she gets mad at me when I was younger, she called me Shavano.
Like goes full name on you.
Yeah, full name on me, Shavano. Like that's when you know they're mad at you.
Serious.
So only your people call me Shavano.
Buddy Buckets drops another from long ball.
What do you think of some of the other names like Buddy Buckets and things like that? Are there any favorites that you have?
I love Buddy Buckets. I mean, Buddy Buckets is from college, you know.
What about Buddy Love,
Buddy
too?
Love, no, but I mean, like Buddy Love's been with me for when I got to college too. Like everybody called me Buddy Love, call me Buddy Fresh. I was like all kind of name of Buddy Love, Buddy Fresh, Buddy Buckets. That's me on my names. You know, sometimes I come inside, I talk in third person. I say, yo, my name is Buddy Fresh. Yo, get it right. You know what I mean? I tell the guys, like, yo, from now on you call me Buddy Love. You know. And I go to Justin Jackson, hey, have you ever seen Buddy Buckets before? Like, you know, I mess with them, you know, I'm a character with it. So like, I let my teammates know and I like mess with them a little bit. But Buddy Love, Buddy Buckets, and Buddy Fresh is my alter ego style. It's kind of funny though, everybody always talk to me about that.
Is there a specific situation or instance where the different characters or alter egos come out?
Buddy Buckets was the court, like, you know, there's no question about that. I guess Buddy Fresh, I think when I went out in Oklahoma, it was cold and I was wearing a coat. And after that, the dude is like, Buddy, you fresh? And I said, yeah, I'm Buddy Fresh. So then after that, I started calling myself Buddy Fresh. And after that, before my senior year, I started dressing up like street clothes, like, you know how the NBA players do. I started feeling like I was the NBA. I started like dressing for the game and I say, Buddy, you fresh today? I said, yeah, I'm Buddy Fresh. And Buddy Love is just me being sweet, being a loving person, you know? Just being who I am and smiling and having fun.
Buddy Love, Buddy Fresh, Buddy Buckets, thank you so much for your time today, and good luck with the rest of the season. And I know it's going to pay off for you, all the hard work.
Thank you so much. Good, one Joe about.
Was not ready for it.
Are you playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Good. Good. She's active. I like that. Good. Nice. She got it. She's down. Good job.